man. Oh, no. And it's used. It's going in a PT Cruiser, y'all. What year did this come out of? Cause I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to confuse it with one with an EGR. This one don't have not equivalent EGR. All right, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, I'm here at this. Y'all see this PT Cruiser? Yes, we talked about this earlier. Just getting the engine, guys. So we're getting ready to tear it all apart. I need all of this stuff off. So we're gonna actually my helper started on it. So, but we're running out of time. I gotta get it. It's been here a week. Here's the engine I'm about to install, guys. Y'all saw it roll in. Guy rolled it down here like I'm just as shocked as y'all to see a 2.4 liter dual overhead cam engine being rolled to my stall to go inside of a PT Cruiser. But that's where we stand. Now this is overheated, guys. Car got hot. Of course, naturally, I suspect, this is my assumption because of all the years I've worked on one. And no, guys, I'm not finna say head gaskets. I do not even talk like that anymore. I suspect the head was warped. The head is warped, okay? It's an aluminum head, guys. If you overheat these to the slightest, 3/4, man. Okay, 3/4, you pretty much doomed. I'm not saying if your hand gets to 3/4, you automatically need an engine. I'm saying that is pretty much all it takes to get that head to the point where it will expand or retract. In other words, it's done. It'll never be the same, okay? So you will always tend to have nagging, overheating problems, and you just be replacing everything like this. This is a new radiator, right? New radiator, new thermostat, new water pump. Everything has been thrown at this engine. It's from another shop. Okay, now I'm not gonna play these games, guys. Should I inspect this stuff? Even knowing what everything I know? Absolutely. Yes, I'm gonna get in the car, start it up, run it, see if the coolant circulate, see if coolant reaching the heater core. In other words, that would determine if it's circulating or not. That will also let me know that the water pump doing its job. I see this a new radiator. I grab the upper hose and the lower hose. The temperature is warm and hot, and it's the same. That means the radiator is flowing. So it's pretty much what's left. And then when you start getting bubbles spitting up out of here, yes, that means that is a sign of exhaust gases, guys. Exhaust gases into your cooling system, which is not good. And once again, do not just remove the cylinder head and replace a head gasket. Yes, head gasket could be faulty, but I'm saying do not only do that. In fact, y'all remember the red PT Cruiser I had? Yeah, here's the head. The same situation. They overheated it. It didn't need a whole engine, okay? No, by no means. You need this aluminum cylinder head, and you cannot look at these heads until they are worn or they are warped. You can't. There's just no way. You have to send this to a machine shop so they can pressure test it and check it and see if it's flat. But machine shops done pretty much getting out of the business. I think even they done been burnt to the point where they tired of gambling and chance. Is the head gasket. No signs of burnt or blown. You know how you typically see in the middle. It's stuck under there. But yes, this is the whole head, the old head off that burgundy PT Cruiser we just did. I'll link some of that video right here. It depends on when I upload this one, but no good. Now, instead of this customer, obviously they want to keep their car. So instead of them buying a new Mopar head, it's funny, not really funny, guys, but it's weird how you can get a complete engine cheaper than you can a new head. All right, that makes sense? Probably, absolutely. Supply and demand on that is probably great, so they're gonna sell it as high as they can get, as high as possible. Okay, but they probably got a ton of those in the scrapyard laying around. But there's a risk that comes along with this, guys. Nobody knows if this engine overheated. I don't even know what car this came out of, okay? It doesn't matter. It's a 2.4 dual overhead cam engine. So typically, it came out of a Cruiser. They have it written down on here. Okay, yeah, 07 model, okay. Yes, and the year of the Cruiser matter. The block design is different on the first year model PT. On the 01, the block is different. 01 and 02 is different. Okay, 03 and up pretty much the same. So if you're gonna interchange engines like that, make sure, like I tell people all the time, get the VIN off the car it's coming out of. Let us do some cross reference and find out if everything's gonna work. I do that. I got a habit of doing that on every car. I'm not finna install an engine and then have to remove the timing covers just to install a updated crank gear or a cam gear or anything like that. So guys, I'm not gonna bore y'all with the procedures of removing this. Now I'm gonna pull it straight up, but I'm gonna move all the intake. I'm gonna remove the whole intake system, okay? So that way I can bring the head and the block up together. Naturally, you will have to separate the transmission from the block, and I'm gonna remove the whole timing area and the crank pulley. That would give me some room over here, which will give me overall room enough to lift straight up and out. All right. So yes, this car overheated. And guys, in some cases, an overheated car would give off the weirdest, the strangest odor. Once you smell that odor, you automatically know that's a wrap. Okay, I don't know, you older cats out there, have you all ever smelled the odor that a really overheated engine leave behind? Oh my God, it will stick with you for the rest of your life. Okay, that's one that I will refuse to work on. I'm not working on that. As far as making any repairs, you need a whole complete engine. That's one I want, the block and the cylinder head. Okay, that's one I suspect the customers was almost home. The hand was in the red, but they was 2 miles away from the house and they had to keep going because it was dark, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was dangerous, and they just kept driving. Those are the kind I don't mind, guys, because hey, if your life in jeopardy, keep going. A car can be replaced. Your life can't be replaced. So like I say, guys, I'm going to remove some of this stuff. I might post the camera up somewhere when I'm ready to pull it out so y'all can get a glimpse of. But there's nothing spectacular about the car or the engine, okay? In order to remove an engine, just got to disassemble, take everything off of the engine so the engine will be released from whatever's holding it. In this case, transmission and the front mounts and everything. So shouldn't take me long at all. So I have a lot of work to do. Exhaust. Yeah, I'm gonna try to leave the exhaust bolted. Just the intake part coming up. Okay, guys. So I guess I'll see y'all. What? I don't know. About another. I'll be ready to come out in about a couple hours, guys. I got the engine horse sitting over here. It ain't gonna take me long. We'll drain the AC, guys. Make sure you use a approved container to put the Freon in, and that way you can go back in with the Freon that you reclaim. Okay, so we have a machine that will store that Freon until we're ready to use. Drain the coolant, drain the oil, drain everything, disconnect everything, and come straight out. So I'll tell y'all what, guys, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I'll see y'all. I'm gonna start a new video when I'm ready to pull it out. All right, guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.